And the Sooners will kick it away first. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds and maybe...
Oh, out of space! A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Go straight ahead. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Got it. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Set, ready. Direct snap. It's Dawson. A little rally into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return, and he coughs it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This field position better than you could ever hope for. 1st and goal from the 8.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense putting points on the board.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best best athletes on the field? What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
He'll start this drive firing. Complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Gonna try, turning it on! They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And it'll be a touchdown.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. So Oklahoma's offense has the ball for the first time. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Sooners line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And now this offense will take the field again. Took the Dive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
On the set.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Makes the grab. It's Richardson. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Richardson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Morris. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards. They are in business. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. This offense doing business in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And
he lofts one down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Here comes the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air, it's Mateer. Going for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 40.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. You're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. And made sure that one fell incomplete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Takes the handoff. It's hot. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Mateer. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Ott. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another down.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. From the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Knocked down for the tackle.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes a grab over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll leave it with him. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
1st and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ott. On the sweet spin, and he's free. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll... at the 2 after the big play up top. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over New Mexico State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
6. Brings up 2nd down.
42. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The short hands, it's Gibson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well,
This guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You have got to be the more physical unit right now.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He throws one to the left. Got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Steps away. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Keeps the play going. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Creates a little room. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Gonna swing it on second down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looking for the goal line. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. They're looking to throw on second and short. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown down with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.